Hello everyone, Risen86 here. I'm bringing you another replay, this time in the Centurion Mark I, the Tier 8 British medium tank. I'm platooned up with a couple of friends of mine from the AR-15 clan. Bob is in his Centurion Mark I as well as I, and Jim is in his T-69, the Tier 8 American medium autoloader. Being 3 of the only 4 top tier mediums on our team, we decide we're going to try to take the hill and that way get a vantage point. Now this replay, this video, is mostly going to be about teamwork, how to work well as a team, and how to be able to efficiently carry out your plans and achieve your goals. I get to the bottom of the hill first. I do take a little bit of damage as the Type 59 and 58, as well as the Tiger 1, get there before I do. I take one more shot from the Tiger 1, I back down and I retaliate. And in this way I get a little bit more damage, as well as being able to protect Jim, who is at the bottom of the hill now, and allow him to go up. I try to take a second shot, unfortunately no dice, so I accompany Jim up the hill. We run into the Type 59 that I damaged earlier. They exchange fire. Jim does manage to get another shot into him before he has to reload, so I get in front in an attempt to protect him from any other fire. The Tiger 1 apparently has it out for me. He's looking at me, which allows Bob to get a shot into him. He misses. I take another one. Now, since he is taking damage from the bottom of the riverbed, he turns his turret, which allows me to get the final blow. Jim is almost reloaded, so we decide that I'm going to go up and distract the Type 59 while Jim finishes him off. I take my shot, I bounce, the Type 59 bounces as well. Jim is fully loaded and takes his shot against the Type 59 while the T-34 behind him finishes him off. Now an FCM-50T pulls up. God knows why he decides to pull up the way he does. He stops in the middle and is aiming for Bob. He misses almost all of his shots. Jim empties his magazine into this FCM. Bob and I take more shots at him. He does not appear to react, and I get the final blow. Now Jim is almost reloaded, so I get in front of this Type 58. I take a little bit of damage. I damage him myself, but this allows him to go behind him and finish him off. Now, at this point I've taken quite a bit of damage, so the guys are telling me pull back, let us take a little bit of the damage and protect you. So, to be able to shoot this Tiger 88, I decide to go to a spot where I do have a little bit of cover from him, and am also able to hit his lower glacis. He is at a perfect angle. I take the shot, although the E25 does manage to get one into me as well. I pull back, which makes the E25 change targets towards Jim and his T-69. He does manage to bounce most of them. I managed to bounce on the E25 as well, God knows how. But my next shots do fly true, and they manage to do damage to the C-25. I take one more shot. I manage to get the kill. And now, while Jim is reloading, we decide to push up the 09. Jim is going in front despite he is reloading because he has the most hit points. Bob has stuck in the back, so he is protecting our flank. Fortunately, there's nothing up here on the hill, at least on this side. We managed to take everything out. So Jim decides to go for the cap now that he's loaded, and I decide to go into the middle of this hill to try to give him some protection. Bob and I spot an AT-8. He's not aiming at us, so I go for the track shot to immobilize him, and now it's just easy pickings. Bob gets one more into him. I get the final shot for my 4th kill, and now we're able to advance a little bit more. Churchill 7 decides to run away. Unfortunately, this will get him killed by the KV-5 in just a second. There it is. And this also allows me to get shots on the super Pershing, which Jim is damaging at this moment. I fire my shot, unfortunately it misses, or it bounces, and the Dicker Max is pulling up, though he is quickly taken out by the Jagdpanzer IV. This allows me to get the final clutch shot on the super Pershing, which gets me my 5th kill, and now I decide to go for the T-32. Unfortunately, as I aim at him and fire, my shot bounces. Someone else gets the kill, but that's 2,500 damage. Now, onto the score screens. We managed to get 46,600 credits, as well as 3,100 XP. This was doubled. This was our first win of the day in the Centurion Mark I. We fired 20 shots, of which 19 hit. That got us our sniper medal. And we also got 5 kills. Now, this was a team effort. Since this was a team effort, I don't want to show individual stats, individual endgame stats as shots fired, hit, penned, and damage taken, etc., etc. I want to show the team as a whole. The T-69 did 3,000 damage. The 2 Centurion Mark Is did between them 4,500 damage. This gives us a total of about 7,500 damage, and it's well spread amongst the whole platoon. What this tells us is that they worked as a team, they worked well together, they spread out the damage that was taken between them as best as they could, they managed to stay alive and kill the enemy effectively and as fast as possible. Alright guys, as you can probably tell, this week it's all about teamwork. Now, teamwork is extremely important in World of Tanks. In all range of battles, be it public battles, be it clan wars, be it tank companies or team battles, whatever you want, teamwork is essential. This is why there are platoons. This is why platoons even exist. Platoons are 3 people, a maximum of 3 people, because otherwise that would be completely imbalanced, actually. 3 maximum people that can work together, that can complement each other's strengths and weaknesses, and achieve a common goal. That's the whole idea of teamwork, achieving a common goal. This is why people form platoons. They know that working together and knowing and trusting and having the utmost confidence in their platoon members will take them a long way. This is why all those Unicum players and Super Unicum players, and even the good and great ones, they platoon all the time. This brings up their stats. It's true, it's not an individual effort, but it will bring up their stats and it will let them improve as tankers as well, because they get to learn from each other as well. Now, being in a team and working with the other players in a team requires a completely different mindset than if you were working alone. Being in a team, there's no more me. It's only an us. It's a collective society. Everybody works together to achieve victory. Everybody works together to win. If you do not have that mindset that you are not alone, the mindset that you are not the best player on this team, therefore everybody has to protect me. No. If you don't have the mindset that everybody is equal in a team and every gun matters, then you will never succeed in a team. If you manage to get rid of that mindset that it's all me, 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 when you're in a team, you will do so much better than if you were alone. It will be much easier to achieve your goals, and it will be a much, much more fun time for everybody. Okay guys, this, as promised, a much shorter rant than last time. If you liked what you heard and you liked what you saw, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel for more. If you agree with me or you disagree with me, please leave a comment. We'll discuss, we'll debate. So I hope you had a great Christmas, and I wish you all a very happy New Year, and stay tuned because there will be more to come.